In South Korea, there is a peculiar profession where fortune tellers use spoons to divine one's fate. When a spoon stands upright, it is believed that a spirit can be invoked. However, this time, the method failed when a young man named Gwang Ho visited the fortune teller. Just as the shaman's attempts seemed to have fallen short, Gwang Ho himself managed to make the spoon stand upright. The woman quickly asked, "Have you recently recovered from a serious illness?" Surprised, Gwang Ho listened as she continued, "You and I are alike, both chosen by the spirits to become shamans." Skeptical and convinced this was just another scam to extract money from him, Gwang Ho stood up and left. But strange things soon began to happen. His body would move on its own, and he started experiencing hallucinations. Once, he saw a fish vendor with what appeared to be a fishtail, and unable to control himself, lifted her skirt, only to be mistaken for a pervert. Even a shark in a fish tank spoke to him, warning that misfortune was coming. Terrified, Gwang Ho fainted. After a thorough medical examination, the doctor assured him he was physically fine. Yet bizarre occurrences continued, leaving Gwang Ho restless and anxious. He returned to the shaman, hoping to rid himself of the bad luck, but she insisted that only by becoming a shaman himself could he save his life. As it turned out, Gwang Ho had been living dangerously. Not long before, he had been ambushed and stabbed in the palm. That very injury had mysteriously altered his fate line. Otherwise, he would have already been dead. But Gwang Ho, a tough guy caught up in street life, refused to believe it. Becoming a shaman, he thought, would either get him killed or ridiculed. Yet destiny soon intervened. On his way home, his car stalled on a railway track and wouldn't start. A train came rushing toward him, crashing straight into the vehicle. Having narrowly escaped death, Gwang Ho had no choice but to yield to fate. He went back to the shaman's home, changed into traditional garments, and began preparing for the ritual to invite spirits and start anew.